So many trees, so little time. I have 2 trees and a bush that have to go in the ground today. They cannot wait another day. Literally, I can't spare another weekend. Let's get that done. First up is this little apple tree. So I had 3 apple trees and lost 2 of them in the past 2 years. Here's a fun fact. Apple trees cannot produce fruit on their own, or they'll produce very little fruit on their own. They have to have a friend to cross-pollinate with. This apple tree needs a buddy. So we've got this one. He's going in the ground right now. Hopefully we can produce some fruit this year. All right, let's do this. First things first, we're just going to dig us a hole to drop this guy in. So I tried to set y'all up so you could watch me dig, but we're on the hillside. Anyway, she's in. We're going to give it a good drink, and then it's in pretty close proximity to his friend over there. We got a professional waterer here. She is going to water the trees while I plant them. For your information, the hose would reach, but she insists on using the watering. Go for it, girl. You're doing it right. All over the root base. Good job. So next thing going in is our Carolina allspice. If you know what that looks like at all, it is this really pretty bush. It's got these dark red flowers, blooms on them. They look almost like a just antique shrub. So what's going to happen is, let me show you. Here is our little shade garden. Here's our pathway that I'm still doing block around. See where my shovel is? It's going to go right there. It's going to look weird because it's going to look like it's standing out in the middle of the yard. But when we get a slab poured on the back, this path ends. This is kind of going to, I don't know, it's going to like tuck in this path and give you an entryway into this area. It makes sense in my head. Let me get it in and I'll show you. You see it? Now, it will expand and bloom, and I kind of put the blooms in this direction. But imagine this being a concrete slab off of this porch. Not off of the porch, off of this door from the kitchen. And this being a table, chair, kind of outdoor eating scenario, because that's what this will be eventually. And then over here, the way around the pathway, having this beautiful shrub, and then tucked in beside of this shrub is this rock path that'll go around and lead to a shade garden. Lastly is the magnolia tree, and I definitely want it in the front yard because they're beautiful, and that's kind of the point. So what I think I want to do is, I've been sitting here on the front porch and I'm looking at just the framing of what you see when you're sitting here. I want it to soften the edge of your view when you're on the front porch. So here's where it's going to go. This is kind of what you see. So we're going to go between this tree and this old satellite dish. Imagine those are the bottom of a triangle. It'll go up to a point directly back towards the road. It's going to sit there. That way when it does grow up in 20 years and you're sitting here looking at this view, it will kind of frame that view, if that makes sense. Again, in here. It's okay though. Thanks so much for getting these trees in the ground with me. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all the best. Love y'all. Bye.